Hey YouTube, it's Venetia. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to see more content from me. Guys, today I thought we would do a first look at the Louis Vuitton Lymington bag. It's a gorgeous bag and it is not a bag that I currently have in my collection. Again, it's a first look for me as well. And I thought we could have a look at it together and see if this bag is something that might fit into our lifestyles. So, let's just go ahead and read what the description says about it. So, this casual yet elegant Lymington zip tote in a fresh damier azure is the perfect beach to city companion. The natural cowhide handles, tassels, and trim acquire an aesthetic patina over time, enhancing the allure of this practical, generously sized model. The features are it's 13 by 8 by 9.4 by 5.5 inches. Based on my review, this is going to be most closely in line with the Speedy 35. So if you're looking for a similarly sized bag, this is going to be closest to the Speedy 35. Now, the only difference is the Speedy 35 is wider on the sides, so the width is wider. This bag also features a damier azure coated canvas, which we can see with textile lining, natural cowhide leather trim, a golden finish hardware, double zip closure, two removable tassels, an inside flat pocket, a double smartphone pocket, four bottom studs, and a removable adjustable strap, as well as double handles. So this bag has some really nice features. I think that will make it practical for everyday use. Let's go ahead and have a look at the photographs. Okay, so I think it's really cute, especially when you remove the shoulder or the crossbody strap. I like how she's handling it here, like by the top handles. Oh, and I'm just noticing the the rings here. That's very pretty. I like that. That is a nice touch. Very classy. Okay. The tassels, again, give it a nice touch. I really like this bag, guys. Oh, wow. Look at the pink interior. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, there's those tassels. So cute, so cute. Okay, and here's another view, and here we can see the feet or the studs, whatever you want to call it. Looking at this bag, okay, if you guys have watched any content from me, you know how I feel about damier azure. I love to admire damier azure from a distance, but I personally do not own any of the light colored damier azure bags. For that reason, I'd probably be hesitant to add this one onto my wish list. But if you are a person who can rock these light colors and you're really confident about your ability to take care of it, probably if you're not going to handle it or use it as your daily driver, maybe for a season or something, but you know, after that season's done, you're going to put it away, then I could definitely see this bag going on your wish list. In my opinion, is very beautiful, and I think it will be practical for the right person, just not for me. I really love the flat handles. That's going to potentially be a game changer for you guys who want this bag in comparison to the regular Speedy. Now, based on my little research, I do not believe that the regular Speedy in the 35 size comes in damier azure. Well, the Speedy B. So if you ever wanted a damier azure Speedy B and you couldn't get it because maybe it doesn't exist, then you would definitely want to have a look at the Lymington. I think you'll be very pleased. Price wise, the Lymington is about $500 more than the Speedy B 35. I think it's worth it because one, you get feet at the bottom, you get those soft flat handles, and you get the option to have this size bag in Damier Azur, which appears to not be available in the Speedy B. So again, for the right person, this bag is going to be a very nice addition to your collection. It's possibly going to be a game changer. And I personally can't wait to see people pairing this up with their outfits and pairing it up with everything that they own. With the rings is very beautiful, but I would be a little bit cautious about the hardware. Again, I tend to be kind of hard on some things. And when I had my graceful PM, I noticed that I didn't carry it too often, but I did notice that the rings did get scratched up. So I would just say to anybody who's considering the Damiers or Lymington to go ahead and make sure that you're taking care of those rings, because if it's anything like the Graceful PM, you can get scratches there. Also, just make sure you're keeping your hands clean and whatever you need to do to protect those handles. They are gorgeous, and I would want you to get as much life as you can out of those babies because they are gorgeous. So right now it is sold out online, but if you're interested in it, I will just advise you to continue to stalk the website. I'm sure it will become available at some point. Also check with your SA. They probably can get their hands on it for you. I'm sure that it's not a bag that's no longer in production. It's probably just sold out right now. The description doesn't say when the bag came out, but I believe it's fairly new. If my memory serves me correctly, this is a remake. I think the Lymington was available in like the early 2000s or the late 1990s. I'm pretty sure I remember a Louis Vuitton Lymington bag in the past. So the Lymington did exist before. I knew that it was not a totally new bag. I'm really happy to see it back in in action, and it's a gorgeous bag. I mean, I'm trying to think if I would like to see this bag in a monogram print. I think it's really beautiful in the Damier Azur. I really do. I mean, especially with this pop of pink interior. Guys, I know I do not own any damiers or bags in my collection, but I admire them so much. So, 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 so much. Like, if you are a person that can rock these bags and you can care for them and not have to feel the word I'm looking for, you don't have to feel like you're babysitting the bag, then I envy you for that, because I know me, I'm a little hard on some things. Like, I'm always spilling ketchup and hot sauce and rubbing up against stuff. So I wouldn't want to not give this baby the TLC that she deserves. Oh, can anybody relate to me, or is it just me? Am I the only one who does that? So again, if you are looking for a bag that is similarly sized to the Speedy B35, but a little bit different, a bag that has its own unique personality, so it's not so common as the Speedy B35 or the Speedy in general, then have a look at this bag. Have a look at it. I'm sure that it's the perfect bag for someone out there. It's really gorgeous, and I don't think you would have any regrets with the bag. Don't know that it would be a suitable bag for like travel. Based on the size, and again, I haven't seen it in person, but based on the measurements of the size, and if it's anything like the Speedy 35, which I've owned, I've had a Speedy 35, and that bag certainly has the size capacity to be used as a travel bag. The only reason I couldn't use the Speedy 35 as a travel bag is because you could put a lot of stuff in it, and my version only had the top handles. I did not have the bandouliere version, so it would be very heavy for me to travel with the bag filled to capacity, or even filled, with a moderate amount of stuff, and then having to carry it with the top handle. And think about, if you are traveling, then you're probably pulling a rolling luggage, or you're probably have other things in your hand. So with that in mind, you could probably use the Lymington as a travel bag because it has the shoulder strap and it has the soft handles. I think that it will be more travel friendly. The only thing that's kind of making me a little bit concerned is you might not be able to put as much stuff in the bag because of the width. It's not as wide as the Speedy 35. But all in all, I think it would be a great daily driver for the right person. You can probably put all of your daily essentials in it. I don't know that a laptop would fit in it. Um, you might be able to get a MacBook 13-inch in this bag. If you are considering it, I would say take your MacBook to the store with you and try it on. But based on the measurements, MacBook 13-inch, this bag says it's 13 by 8 inches, 13.8 inches, so you probably could squeeze it in there. But again, just grab your MacBook, take it to the store with you, and see if it fits. An iPad or iPad mini, I'm pretty certain that you can fit that in this bag with no problem. So again, I would highly recommend it for a daily driver. If you're into the print, the Damier Azur print, and you're going to care for it, give it the TLC that it needs and it requires, go ahead and grab this beauty. She is beautiful, and I bet you won't regret it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Would you add this bag to your collection? Or would you just stick to the traditional Speedy B35? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, ciao.